Happy New Year, everyone, and thank you all so much for joining me for my first ever declutter video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nat, and I decided to start 2026 off with a declutter series. In today's video, we're going to go through my entire collection of primers, skin tints, foundations, powders, and setting sprays. Since this is my first go at decluttering, it's probably not going to be a massive declutter. I mainly needed to go through all of my products to discover what's old, and because I purchased my makeup myself, there actually isn't a whole lot that I don't like. But it's a good opportunity to go through my collection, and I'm also trying to make room for all of the new products that I just picked up at the end of the year. So let's get into it. Alright, starting off with primers. This is my entire primer collection. First up, no surprise here, this is the One Size Oil Sucker Extreme Mattifying Alkaline Primer. You guys know this one is my favorite. I'm getting pretty low, but I do have a backup of this, so I'm just going to continue using this until it's all used up. So I was thinking everything that I'm keeping I'm going to put off to my right side, and whatever I'm decluttering I'm going to put off to the left. So of course, this one I am hanging on to. What is this? Oh my. This is so old, and I think I hated it, so I don't even know why I hung on to it. Yeah. This one I found actually emphasized my pores, if I remember correctly, way back when I tried it. I don't even know if they still carry this one, but yeah, definitely this one's gonna go. Also, full disclosure, there's a bunch of primers in here that are brand new that I haven't even tried yet. So I'm probably going to hang on to those ones to encourage myself to actually try them out. Let's talk about this one. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm, and in the Universal shade. So I usually use this one as a primer. It has no pigment to it. They also came out with this formula in more of a foundation, which I do have, and you guys will see it coming up in the foundation portion of the declutter video. This one has the Upslight technology, where it's supposed to help combat the oils. I do like this, but you guys know for oil control, I compare everything back to the Oil Sucker, and it doesn't compare. But this one feels really nice on the skin, and I do like it, so I'm going to hang on to it. Ugh, what is this? This is so old. It needs to go. This was some random thing I purchased off Instagram maybe, or something online. It's supposed to be super pore blurring. I don't think I noticed if it was super pore blurring or not. But yeah, this one's almost done anyway. And it's quite old, if I remember correctly. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Now we have the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is one of the ones that I was talking about. It's not even open yet. So I'm going to keep it and encourage myself to actually try it out this year. This is another NYX one. I think I have tried this one. It's a plumping serum, Plump Right Back with electrolytes. It says, skin instantly feels and looks plump. You know what? I don't even remember how I felt about this. So I'm still going to hang on to it and see if I can form an opinion or remember what my opinion was on this one. Okay, here we have a little mini size of the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. This one is pretty good at filling pores and my smile lines. I don't always remember to use it, but I do like it. I'm going to hang on to this one. Oh, this primer is actually amazing. It's from Il Makiage. It's the No Filter Poreless Base Smoothing Primer. It is very, very smoothing. It does feel kind of silicone-y on the face, so if you're not a fan of that, then I wouldn't recommend it. But this one is pretty much empty. Oh, I lied. There's a little bit that came out. I don't even know if you guys can see this. But it is very smoothing, and it feels really nice on the skin. This one is pretty much done. Pretty sure. But I do have a backup of this one, so I will I will declutter this one. I see here that I have two from The Ordinary. This one is the High Spreadability Fluid Primer, and this one is the High Adherence Silicone Primer. There actually used to be this pink one that was in this kind of packaging. That was my favorite, but they discontinued it. I don't know why. That one, the pink one was like more of a blurring primer. And for me, my preference is either something that's mattifying for oil control or blurring. This one does feel nice on the skin. It's very liquidy. Can you guys see that? Hence the High Spreadability Fluid Primer. Sometimes it has its place, and I'm pretty sure this is relatively newish because I've gone through a couple of these already. So I'm going to hang on to this one. And then this one, let me see, is it even open? Oh, it is open. Okay, so this one, it's a little bit thicker compared to the High Spreadability one. I feel like these Ordinary primers, they work pretty well. They don't do a whole lot for my oil control, but they do feel nice on the skin, and they're very reasonably priced. So I'm also going to hang on to this guy. This is the Fenty Beauty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. I think I got this one first, which was the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. In soft, this is a soft matte. I thought one was illuminating. I don't know. Because these are both matte primers, I think I'm going to hang on to both. I don't recall what my thoughts were exactly, but like I said, I'm going through my collection to get rid of things that I know I won't use, but if there's a possibility that I might use it, or I still want to try it out, then I'm going to hang on to them, which is the case for both of these. This is the Hourglass Mineral Primer Oil-Free, the Veil Primer, I guess. This was sent to me by Christy. And it makes your skin feel so smooth and soft. A little bit blurred too. Can you guys see that? So I'm absolutely hanging on to this one and putting it in the pile of encouraging myself to actually pull it out and use it. We have another Danessa Myricks primer. This is the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. It's a mattifying primer, and I quite like this one. This one was in my favorites of 2025. The only thing that I don't like about it is the component. It has the trampoline bottom. I just don't like the delivery of this component, but the product I love. When you put it on your skin, it takes a bit to kind of dry down, but it does do a pretty good job of oil control. And after it dries down, it feels like you have nothing on your skin. It's super lightweight, and yeah, a fabulous product. So I am going to hang on to this one. This is the One Size B12 Base Thinner, also in my favorites of 2025. This one super impressed me. With oily skin, I normally shy away from things that are illuminating, but this one is beautiful. I've never tried it as just a primer though. I usually mix this one with my more full coverage foundations or my foundations that I feel are a little bit too thick or too heavy, and it just makes it beautiful and very wearable. Here we have, I got this in a mini set. It's the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, Luminous Putty Primer, and the Poreless Putty Primer. I don't remember what my thoughts were. Did I even use it? Oh yeah, I've used this one, the Poreless. Have I tried the Luminous? I don't think so. Nope, not yet. The Matte Putty Primer, have I tried it? No, not this one either. Okay. I'm going to hang on to these ones. And same thing, encourage myself to try them out. This One Size Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn Primer. This is just the mini size. I got it because I wanted to try out the formula. I've used it only a couple of times, and I think if I remember correctly, a couple of the times that I used it, it kind of pilled. And then there was one video where I used it where it actually worked out really beautifully. I think if the schedule is correct, you guys would have just seen that video, or that video would have just come out before this one. I did a video where I had a couple of subscribers request a fighting inspired look. So I did use this one, I'm pretty sure. And when I did that look, I didn't have the pilling issue. So I think I'm going to keep it so I can test it out some more. What's this one? This one is from Ace Beauty, the Layer Grip Primer. I think I tried this one time, and I don't recall what my thoughts were. I got this in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. Oh, it feels nice, though. Okay, maybe I will hang on to this one. This one is probably the newest primer in my collection. It's the Fenty Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer. This one I do like. I like the way that it makes my skin feel. But for keeping my oils at bay, it's not comparable to the Oil Sucker, but realistically, nothing else in my primer collection compares to the Oil Sucker. I'm of course keeping this one because, like I said, I just got it. Okay, here we have a couple of the Power Grip primers from e.l.f. I don't even know if I've tried these. Maybe once or twice. I think this one more than this one, just judging by how much product is left inside. Same thing, I can't really remember my opinion on these ones. So I think I'm going to keep these two and declutter the Essence one. This one I've used a bit of, but it's same thing. I can't remember how I felt about it. So this one I will declutter. These two I'll keep. What's this? This is from Real Her, Dream Without Limits. Ceramide Primer, moisturizes, soothes, and brightens. This is again from one of my Ipsy subscriptions. I don't think I've tried this one. That feels nice too. But realistically, have we ever put a primer on our skin and it felt like horrible? I don't know. I guess I'll keep it and see if I actually get around to testing it out this year. And if I don't, by next year's declutter, then I can let it go. Something like that. Okay. All right. This is the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer. Yeah, same thing. I don't really recall. This one has a bit of a tint to it. I'm going to keep it for now. I know I'm not really getting rid of a whole lot, but I think I say this in the intro. This isn't going to be a huge, massive declutter, especially because this is my first declutter for my channel. But moving on, these Cali Ray So Bloom primers, I do like this one. This was in my yearly favorites. I have a travel size and I have the regular size, so I'm keeping both. I have 3 mini size or travel size or sample size of the Milk Hydro Grip. I still haven't tried it though. I don't think. Look at it. So I'm going to keep all 3 and encourage myself to finally try them out. Because if I like this little component is perfect for travel. This primer is from Beauty Creations. I think I just recently got this in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. It says that it's blurring or pore minimizing, so I'm going to keep this and see if I actually get around to trying it out. If not, because it's still sealed, I could possibly add this to my giveaway. We'll see. Okay, this is a mini of the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer with salicylic acid. I don't think I've tried this one. I don't remember if I did or not. I have the other little one too. The original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. Have I tried this one? They're both unsealed. Same thing, I don't recall my thoughts on these, so I'm going to figure that out this year. This one is from Lancome. It is a priming serum, 24-hour hydrating solid smoothing primer. This one I got a while ago, but I actually didn't start using it, and I left it unsealed until very recently. But this one does feel really nice on the skin. Doesn't do anything for my oil control, but it is very smoothing. So because I just unsealed it and just started using it, I'm going to hang on to this one. All right, what do we have here? Oh, the NYX Face Glue Gripping Primer. I think I tried this in one video. I don't recall if I've used it since. I do remember that it really does feel like glue. It's very tacky, but not overly tacky. Like, it doesn't actually feel gross on the skin. So I'm going to hang on to this one and encourage myself to use it some more. This is from Misha K-Beauty. This is the BB Boomer. This BB Boomer, I think it was designed to go with one of their BB boosting creams. I don't know if I got that BB cream. Oh, this one's quite scented. But I still think I'm going to hang on to it and actually try to get some use out of it. Okay, this is from Pinky Bee Beauty. It's an illuminating primer. Same thing, I think this is from one of my Ipsy subscriptions. But I don't know. I don't think I've tried this one yet. So we'll see. We'll hang on to it. Here's another NYX primer. This is the Pore Filler. This one actually works pretty well for the price point, and it does a decent job of filling your pores. I just recently started trying this one out, even though I've had it for a while in my collection. But I just unsealed it, so we still have 9 months. Maybe I unsealed it a month ago, so we still have about 8 months. I'm going to hang on to this one. All right, here is Aquaphor Stick. I got this, was it in the middle of the year, earlier this year, beginning of the year? I don't remember the timeline, but I think sometime earlier this year, that under eye hack was very popular, where you put this on before your concealer, and supposedly this is supposed to fill in your lines. I don't remember if that hack worked for me or not. Maybe not really, because if it did work, it would have left an impression. But I'm still going to hang on to this in case I actually need it for my lips. Its actual intended purpose. Okay, here we have a liquid poreless putty primer from e.l.f. I think I used this a couple of times. I'm still going to hang on to this one. Here we have TFIT. I'm not really sure how you say the brand name, but it's K-Beauty. And I got this primer for my K-Beauty video. I filmed it a while ago, but because of our end of year busyness, we haven't had a chance to properly finish editing it. But that video is coming soon, sometime in the near future. This one is a smoothing primer. And supposedly mattifying. But realistically, I filmed that video so long ago, I don't even remember. So I'm just going to hang on to it and continue to encourage myself to use it. Okay, we have a Skin Nova Instant Radiance Primer from Vive. I do love the Vive skin tint. I don't remember my thoughts on this primer. Interesting that I picked up a Radiance primer. But maybe because I'm aging and I'm getting more and more tiny fine lines in my skin, I thought I should adapt my makeup preferences as I age. And this one I did like. So it's going in the pile of trying it out again, forming final thoughts. This is from City Lips. It's a line blurring wrinkle filler. I always forget to use it, but it works pretty well. I usually fill in my smile lines, and I have one pretty big, deep wrinkle on my forehead. I'm keeping this. It was pretty expensive. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but I'm keeping this and encouraging myself to continue using it. This is also from City Lips. Oh, this is the lid lifting treatment. I'm pretty sure this works like instantly. You know, like if you haven't slept well or you just have like tired eyes, this one works really well. This one actually works really well too. The Glow Fairy Instant Eye Repair Serum. It's a temporary eye tightener. This one actually works really, really well. Keeping these two. Here we have the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. It's a smoothing primer. I think I tried this one time. but not enough to form final thoughts on it. So this I'm going to hang on to as well. What do we have here? Oh, the Revlon Color Stay Grip 16 Hours Matte Primer. This one I think works pretty well. But again, nothing compares to the oil sucker for keeping my oils away. But I think I like this one. I'm going to hang on to it and continue to try it out. Here we have a Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer from Maybelline. This one I think is unopened, yes. So I'm going to hang on to it and see if I actually get around to trying it out this year. This is from Bella Pierre Cosmetics, HD Smoothing Primer, also from Ipsy. I don't think I've tried this one yet, so I'm going to hang on to it and actually try and give it a go. This last little guy is a tiny sample size of the Benefit Professional Matte Primer. I wonder if this replaced this. This is so old, you guys. I honestly don't even know why I have it still. So this one I'd like to see if this is the same as that one, or similar, or whatever my thoughts are. So keep hanging on to this one as well. Okay, here is my declutter bin, and out of 51 primers, I am getting rid of 4. It's a start, right? And here are the 47 that I'm keeping. I'm in the process of making a new organizational type space for my makeup, so I'm not going to reorganize this today in this video, just because I'm not quite sure how that actual setup is going to be. This is just a glance at what I am keeping in my primer category. Next, we have Illuminators and like bronzing drops. So let's start off with the OG, the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I actually haven't even tried this one yet. So this one I am going to keep. Next we have the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops in Sun Glow. I think I tried this a couple of times. It feels really nice on the skin. I don't really have a solidified opinion on this yet, though. So I guess I'm going to keep this one. Okay, this is super old. Just like that Benefit Pore Primer. I don't even know why I still have this in my collection. This was, though, the Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Illuminating Beauty Balm. Ugh, yeah, this one's going. Same thing. This one is from Hard Candy. It's Glow All the Way. I remember liking it though. Like, I liked the look that it gave. I liked the... I think there was even one summer where I just wore this instead of foundation or like a base. It is pretty shiny. Super nice product, but it's really, really old, so I'm going to get rid of this one as well. Next, we have the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Mine is in the shade 4.5 Medium. I do like this. I did a video a while back where I just used this as my base, this and concealer, and it actually turned out pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this guy. Now we have the e.l.f. version. This is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter, Glow Booster, and mine is in the shade 2, Fair Light. I don't think I got enough use out of this one. So maybe I'm going to hang on to this one and see if I actually put it to use this year. This is the Fenty Ease Droplet All Over Glow Enhancer in the shade Taffy Topaz. Same thing. I don't recall my thoughts on this guy. I guess it's safe to say I don't always remember to pull any of these products out. But I am curious, because this skin tint is actually one of my favorites. It was in my go-to makeup look and in my favorites of 2025. So I'm going to hang on to this for now. Next we have from Say Beauty, the Rose Glow or Glowy Super Gel Illuminator in the shade Rose Glow. I think I just got a full size of this one in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. This one, I do recall liking it. I think it's good to use for me, for my skin type during winter months. And this size would be good for travel, so I'm going to hang on to this one as well. Here we have the Vive Skin Dew Glow Multitasker. That's quite pretty, hey? This could even be used as like a liquid highlighter. So I'm going to hang on to this one. Here we have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I got mine in Deep Glow. I think I might have purchased this in the summer, which is why I went for the Deep Glow. I am curious to see what a lighter shade would look like, but this one is still quite pretty, so I'm still going to hang on to this one. This is the In Beauty Project Face Glaze Bronze Gel Cream. Adds a warm bronze glow and hydrates skin. Did I actually even try this one out? I remember when I got it in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, I was so excited to try it out. But man, it looks like I got a lot of work to do this year, hey? Actually use some of the products that I have to the point where I can finally form an opinion on it. I'm going to hang on to this one as well. This is the JLo Beauty That Star Filter Complexion Booster. Same kind of idea. Ooh. Wow. That's pretty bright. Oh, the shade is, I just noticed the shade is rose gold. Same thing, I'm going to hang on to this and see if I actually get some use out of it. Here's another JLo Beauty, that JLo Glow Serum. It says it tightens and brightens. I don't even think I tried this. Okay, another thing that I want to actually try out finally, and this cute little guy is a sample size of the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. And this is in Main Squeeze. Same thing, I actually want to try this out finally. So I'm hanging on to this as well. And this I got not too long ago in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. It's the e.l.f. Bronzing Drops in the shade Pure Gold. No, I'm totally lying. I didn't get this in my Ipsy subscription. I'm pretty sure I picked this up on one of my trips to the States last year. But I don't even know if I actually used it. Hanging on to this, seeing if I can form an opinion. Alright, so out of 15 products in total, I'm only getting rid of 2 of them. So let's go ahead and put them in my declutter bin. And here are the ones that I am keeping. Same thing, haven't figured out my organization and storage yet, so this is just a shot of the ones that I'm keeping. Moving on, we have skin tints, tinted moisturizers, BB creams, CC creams, that kind of thing. Let's start off with the Fenty Eavesdrop Stick Tint in the shade 9. This one I really, really like. You guys can see I've used up quite a bit of it. This one I am hanging on to. I really do like it. This is the stick version of the Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Tint. Also in the shade 9, this is my go-to, one of my favorites. This one is a little bit not as matte as this one, or what I mean is it doesn't stay as matte as this one, but it still works really well on my skin, and it's super convenient in stick form. Hanging on to this one, and then we'll talk quickly about this guy, because I've already featured this in a couple of videos, and in my favorites of 2025. This one is one of my favorites. My preference for everyday wear is actually this category, and this one really is one of my favorites. So hanging on to this one, I think I have another shade in here somewhere. Oh, yes, right here. This is the shade 11. 11 is my summer shade, and I think this one I just recently repurchased. Still pretty full and new, so I'm hanging on to this one as well. Oh, wait, and then I have a couple of tiny ones in the shade 12. Maybe I opted for these just to see if I needed a darker shade in the summer, but realistically my face doesn't really tan anymore because I'm usually always wearing a hat and my daily sunscreen, but I'm still going to hang on to these in case I need a darker shade, and look how cute they are. Okay, this NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, I think I hate it. The full story is a few years ago, like post-COVID, and I was journeying back into makeup. I went to Sephora because I actually wanted to pick up one of these. I went in inquiring about the Fenty Ease Drop, and the salesperson, I don't know if she's like a super NARS fan or something, but this is the one that she recommended for me instead. Yeah, she basically told me that the Fenty Ease Drop had like no coverage. It basically sucked in her opinion. This is the shade Gotland Light 1.2. And she shade matched me, which I'm like, I feel like this was super light and almost the wrong undertone. So I'm not sure if the color, the shade of it is what made me not like it. It still smells okay, which that's interesting because this is pretty old, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll try out this formula and shade match myself, and maybe I will have a different opinion on it. But this one in particular, like since I've got it, I think I tried it maybe once or twice, and then I didn't like it. It didn't make me feel comfortable. It didn't make me like my face. So I am going to declutter this one. But very quickly after that, I went back in and I picked up and shade matched myself with the Fenty Ease Drop. And it's been one of my favorites ever since. So I guess the moral of the story is sometimes you just gotta trust your gut. Here we have the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. This is one of my absolute favorites. Even though it's a tinted serum and it's supposed to be hydrating and all that stuff, it lasts so long on my face. I can wear this for work and not worry that my face is going to be an oil slick. I don't know what it is about this one. It's just so good. And I have mine in the shade 2 to 3 light pale. Yeah, this one, I'm almost done. But when I am done, I'm absolutely going to repurchase this one. This is one of my absolute favorites. Okay, so speaking of drugstore skin tints, this is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint that so many people love. I hate it. It makes me look like a disco ball. I think the other thing that's off about it too is I chose the wrong shade. But at the time it was in the summer, so I could still make it work. Like it is kind of dark and a little bit like the wrong undertone, but it wasn't just the shade that was off. It's the finish on it. I really felt super greasy, super oily, like really disco ball-like. Okay, so this is a shade 129. If you're a shade twin to me or you have a similar skin tone to mine, do not pick up this one if you're planning to try this one out. This one, I am going to declutter. I really don't like it. Okay, and speaking of things that I know I don't like, this one, it's the Glowish by Huda Beauty. The Glowish line is already discontinued. It's the Multi-Dew Skin Tint, and this is the shade 04 Light Medium. I got this in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, and I don't like it. Again, shade is off. But that's, again, not the reason why I didn't like it. It's very similar to the Maybelline Superstay. It's too glowy for me. I don't mind glow so long as I don't look greasy. And this made me look greasy. So we are going to declutter this one. Next, let's talk about the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This one I really like, actually. I have 2 shades, light 280N and medium 370N. I think when I purchased these, I got these when I was down in the States. I'm unsure if they are available here in Canada or not. I didn't do my research on that, but again, I think it was in the summer, or it's possible that we were in Palm Springs and I wasn't sure which shade it was going to be. Turns out this shade really works. I haven't even really tried this one, but I am going to keep it in case I need a darker shade in the summertime. But this product I really, really, really enjoy. It's blurring, it's on the matte side, but not too matte, like it's not flat, you don't look dull. It just also felt really nice on the skin too. So yeah, these ones I'm really, really happy with. So I'm going to keep both. Alright, this One Size Turn Up the Base BB Cream. When I first tried it, I thought it was a little too thick. I have mine in the shade medium 1N, but since purchasing this and the One Size B12 Base Thinner mixed together, I actually really like that combo. I've used quite a bit actually, because I do like that it's blurring and it's pretty matte for my oily skin. So I'm going to hang on to this one. Next, let's talk about the ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I mentioned this one in my favorites of 2025. I have the shade Light 8N and Medium 10N for the exact same reasons. This is my regular year-round shade, and this I got in case I needed a bit of a darker shade for the summertime. But these two I'm still going to hang on to, because like I said, it's one of my favorites. Alright, this Estee Lauder Double Wear sheer version of the foundation, I love this one, and I was so sad to discover that it's discontinued, it's no longer available. I really, really, really like this one. It's like perfect in my opinion. Perfect amount of coverage, perfect amount of light wearness for everyday use. And this one I usually travel with, like for plane rides, things like that. This one is super dependable. I have it in the shade 4N1 Shell Beige. Yeah, I'm so bummed. I'm going to use this until it's all gone, because it really is one of my favorites. It's too bad. I wonder why. I wonder why they discontinued such a great product. Next, we have this NYX Blur, Bear With Me Blur. Mine is in the shade 06 Soft Beige. It's a blurring tint foundation. This also is so, so good. The finish on it is quite impressive. It is pretty blurring. It's on the matte side, but it's not, again, it's not a flat matte. This product just really works well with my skin type, which is oily and sometimes combo in the winter, random dry patches, but this one really, really impressed me. So I'm going to hang on to it. Okay, this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Almond. This is so old, like so, so old. But I did really, really like this product. This one just felt so good on the skin. Oh, wait, I have another Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is a blurred matte one. Let's see here. It's a bit of a better shade match for me. This one I've used a couple of times, but I still haven't formed my full opinion on it yet, so I'm going to hang on to this one, because I did just get this one this year. And this one, I think I hung on to it just for comparison purposes, because I really liked this formula, but as you can see, the shade isn't a perfect match. So we're going to go ahead and declutter this one. Okay, now we have the Tower 28 Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. Not available to us Canadians. I'm not sure why. I was told that anything below SPF 30 is the reason why Canada doesn't carry it, but this is SPF 30, so I don't understand. But anyway, mine is in the shade 20 Mulholland. I can't really remember how I felt about this. I haven't put it on my face in a while, so I'm going to hang on to it, because I'd like to have a solidified opinion on this one. Okay, this is a skin tint from Beauty Blender. It's the Bounce Skin Tint. Mine is in the shade Medium 2. This one, I remember liking it. It didn't blow me away, but I do enjoy it, so I'm going to hang on to it. Now we have the Cali Ray Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. It's dusty. I haven't used this in a while. Mine is in the shade 5, medium light and neutral undertone. This one was discontinued, but I don't really remember how I felt about it. Here, let's smell this. Still smells okay. So I'm actually going to hang on to this one, try and use it up, because you guys know I do love a skin tint. Okay, now we have the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's in the shade 5. This product just makes your skin look so healthy, alive, and it even works on an oily skin type like mine. Talked about this one in my favorites of 2025, so I am going to hang on to this one because it's one of my favorites. Okay, here we have the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. It was kind of hard for me to actually get my hands on this product. It is so affordable. The price is incredible, and it really is awesome. Like, not just awesome for the price, it really is a really good tinted hydrator. I have two shades, one in the shade light medium and one in medium tan. Same reason, this is what I normally use, and I got this one for summer months. Hanging on to both. If you guys haven't tried this yet, I highly recommend that you do try it out. It's an awesome, awesome product. Okay, and we have the Vive Skin Nova Complexion Balm. Again, one of my favorites. It feels like skin. It looks like skin. It's comfortable on. It really feels like you just have skincare on your face. Mine is in the shade 210. I really, really, really like this product. So I'm going to hang on to it. All right, now we have the Chantecaille Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer. Mine is in the shade Vanilla. This I got this year. I'm still gathering my final thoughts on this one, or my solidified thoughts on this one. In general, I do like it. I also got the Future Skin Foundation. So I think I was trying to figure out which one I liked better of the two, and I haven't finalized that opinion yet. So of course, I'm going to hang on to this one. You guys know Chantecaille is quite expensive, so I'm going to get my money's worth and use this one up. But I do like it. I do like it. I just want to know if I love it. You know what I mean? Like, love it enough that I would repurchase it. And at this point, I'm still on the fence. Okay, here we have Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint, and by sheer, they really do mean sheer. I like it though for the summer months. I have mine in the shade 5. It's a little bit darker, but like I said, I use this in the summer months when you just want really, really light sheer coverage. It really just kind of evens out my skin tone. And in the summertime, that's basically all that I want from a product. Just even out my skin tone. I'm unsure if I would repurchase this product, but for now, I'm going to hang on to it and try and use it up. Okay, here we have 2 of the Maybelline Dream BB Fresh Skin Hydrating Beauty Bombs. One is in the shade 120 Medium and 130 Medium. I think I just got these two because I wasn't sure which shade I was going to be. I recall liking this. Yeah, see? It's quite nice. So I'm going to hang on to both in case I do need a darker shade for the summertime. But I think this year, if I don't end up using the darker shades, then I will declutter them next year. Same thing with these ones. Oh no, they are different. I thought they were the same. Okay, so we have the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. And this one is the Clean Fresh Skin Milk. This one I recall liking, but I'm not sure if when I tried it out, I preferred the Wet n Wild and the Maybelline one. This one I don't even remember trying out. Yeah, it's still sealed, actually. Okay, so I'm going to try and test these out this year, form an opinion on it, and see where we're at with it. So I'm going to hang on to these both. All right, and this is the Tula Skincare Radiant Skin Brightening Skin Tint. Have I even tried this one? I don't know. I think this came in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. Let's see. Touch dark maybe, but blended out, it looks like it could still work. All right, this needs to go in the pile of actually testing it out. So I'm going to hang on to it. All right, and lastly, we have the CL Tint and Protect SPF 50 Tinted Serum. Mine is in the shade 04 Light Medium. This I love, but I don't know why I Had so many other products to test out this year that I barely used it. So I'm going to keep it and remind myself to use it because I do like this product. Although I do have to severely powder when I use this product, but I still really, really like it. So I'm going to hang on to this one as well. Let's bring back the declutter bin. So out of 33 skin tints, these are the 4 that I am decluttering. Alright, and here is a shot of the skin tints, CC creams, BB creams that I am keeping in my collection. Alright, now on to foundations. Let's start off with this one. The About Face, the Performer foundation. Mine is in the shade LM2 Neutral. This one is so good. Every time I wear it, I always ask myself why I don't wear it more often. It has a doe foot. Yeah, the finish on it is just beautiful. I don't know why I didn't include this in my favorites. I think the reason is I've kind of forgot about it and I hadn't used it in quite a while until recently, which reminded me why I love this foundation. It really is so good and a very reasonable price as well. So I'm keeping this one. Okay, now let's talk about this Fenty Skin, what is it called? The Hydra Visor something? Let's see, can I pull it out? Yeah, okay, this is the Hydra Visor Huez Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 with sunscreen. I have it in the shade 3. I just want to clean this one off. I think what I don't like about this one is the component. Like, I don't like how the refill goes in and out. It doesn't seem to ever really be sealed properly. So right now I have foundation in my cuticle area. But I'm still going to hang on to this one because this foundation falls into the category of, yeah, I like it. It's okay. Didn't knock my socks off. Isn't one of my favorites, but I like it enough to still keep trying it, keep using it till I form final thoughts on it. Okay, there's another Fenty in here. This one is the Soft Lit foundation. Mine is in the shade 230. I don't recall what my opinion was on this guy. I think it's like a similar thing where, like, it's okay. It's a decent foundation. And I like it enough to hang on to it and see what kind of wear I get out of it this year. Okay, here is my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm, Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, and in the shade 3.5. This one I do really like. I've barely used it, so I'm going to hang on to it and try and encourage myself to use it some more. Alright, now we have the Natasha Denona High Glam Foundation. Mine is in the shade N6. This is a newer one to my collection, and I quite like this. It even works on my oily skin, even though it's a serum foundation. I find it to be long wearing. I like the finish on it. It looks like skin, and it feels like I have skincare only on my face. So this one I'm hanging on to, and this is actually one of my favorites. Alright, here's the Il Maquillage Woke Up Like This foundation, and mine is in the shade 060. This one's quite old. I hang on to this one because this is what I actually use to foundation my arm when I'm doing swatches. Although lately, my husband editor, Rob, has been doing swatches, so I don't really have a need for the arm foundation, but we don't know how our schedule is going to be, if he's actually going to have time to continue doing those swatches, so I'll hang on to this just in case, because I do like this foundation. It's just after purchasing this one, there have been a bunch more that I just like better. So yes, I'm going to hang on to this one. Okay, but you know what I'm not going to hang on to? This is probably a super unpopular opinion. I really don't like the Armani Luminous Silk. I know this is everyone's or a lot of people's go-to, their favorite. What shade is this? Is this 5.9? Is that a natural shade? I don't know. But I don't like it. It's too glowy. It's too disco ball-y on me. Like, thank goodness I only got a mini in this foundation, because I really don't like it. Can you see that glow? Yeah, just a touch too glowy for my skin. Within minutes, tops half an hour, I'm disco ball looking. So this one I am going to declutter. All right, let's knock out these Tier foundations. Okay, I have 2 of the original Mask Fit in the red component. One is in the shade 27N Camel, and the other is in the shade 23N Sand. This one is my summer shade. I'm going to hang on to this one. This one was so kindly gifted to me by my friend Sarah over at Revamp and Radiate here on YouTube. I don't know if my daughter uses this one now. I can't remember. It's just a touch too light for my liking, but I do use this shade sometimes as concealer, so I'm going to hang on to this one as well. But it's also because it's from Sarah, so I'm going to hang on to it for memories. Okay, now this one is just a mini size, but this is the supposedly matte version, and I can't open it. Why? But anyway, this is in the shade 25N Mocha. This is more my year-round shade, but sometimes I do still like to mix this with the 27N Camel. I honestly don't have a preference between the 2 finishes. Truthfully, I like to use these 2 together and all over my face. And then I feel like I have the perfect shade. Okay, this one and this one. Like I said, the K-Beauty video isn't out yet, but these are what I showcased. This one is in the shade 25N Mocha, and although I like the foundation, this one is super, super yellow. This one is the AI filter, and same in the shade 25N Mocha. This one isn't as yellow as this one, but it is slightly more yellow than the other 2. The one in the pink and red components. But how I combat this, I use the lavender powder from Fenty Beauty. It works best with this one. This one I absolutely love the finish on. It really does look like you have a filter on your face. And like I said, this one, I tried it the one time on half my face. I would like to try it out some more to see if I can get it to work. So I'm hanging on to both of these. All right, here is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I think this was $10, under $10, very affordable. Mine is in the shade 25 Light Neutral, but honestly, I didn't like it. I feel like it didn't last very long. Yeah, this one I'm just not a fan of, so I'm actually going to go ahead and declutter this one. Okay, this Jones Road, What the Foundation is one of my favorites. Mixed opinions on this one. Although, you know what? This one's pretty old. I wonder if I should declutter it and start new. It still smells okay. Maybe I'll hang on to this one to remind me that I need to purchase a new one at some point. But yeah, this foundation has a lot of mixed opinions. It's pretty sheer coverage, but what I like about it is that it makes my face feel better in the wintertime. Sometimes my dry patches get a little bit chapped feeling, almost like a windburn. And this all over the face, it just feels so nice. And for me, it has the perfect amount of coverage. It just evens out the skin tone and it makes your skin look hydrated and healthy. I really, really like this one. Okay, now on to the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation, and mine is in the shade Medium 045. This one is a super beautiful foundation. I feel like it's underrated, but I don't know if it's KVD. I don't know what's going on with the brand KVD right now. And actually, I got a lighter shade in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, and at first we thought my daughter was going to use it, but we found her something that works better for her. So I don't have that shade in this collection anymore because I actually put it in a box. I have a box of things that I'm sending off to Christy because in the past she did ask me to send it to her so that she could try it. But at the time, we thought my daughter was going to use it. But now that we know that she's not going to use it, I've put it into the box of things that I'm going to send to Christy. So Christy, if you're watching this video, this is coming soon to you. Spoiler alert. But yeah, this is a really, really, really nice foundation. Then I actually got the Balm. Is this the Balm? Yeah, the Balm one. This one is this same KVD Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. And mine is in the shade Medium 039. This one I like too. Barely used it, so I'm going to put this in the pile of pull it out and use it some more kind of thing. Okay, now we have the Mob Beauty foundation, and mine is in the shade Neutral 50. It's a cream foundation. I really do like this one, and it's been forever, but this guy's waiting for me to do my full face of Mob Beauty. I have so many videos to get to, so many new products to try out, but yeah, this one I really do like. It just has such a nice finish to it. And it feels really nice on the skin. So I'm hanging on to this one. Okay, here we have my House Labs. What is this? It's dirty. My House Labs, one of my favorites. Mine is in the shade 200 Light Medium Neutral. I always wear this when I'm going out, whether it's dancing, anywhere where I know it's going to be dim lighting and photos are going to be taken. I always wear this one because it photographs beautifully. I love, love, love this foundation. So of course I'm hanging on to it. All right. This is, I don't even know if I've actually used this one. It's the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation and totally in the wrong shade. I don't know if that was my screw up or maybe I chose the wrong shade, or I feel like I got sent the wrong shade. I'm not sure, but yeah. This I'm going to let go of because it's a bit too orange for me. Now we have this tiny little sample of the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in my shade 200 Light Medium Neutral. I think I got this as a sample or something. I'm hanging on to it because I think this little bottle is so cute. Okay, this is the Chantecaille Future Skin Oil-Free Gel Foundation and in the shade Vanilla. Again, this is a newer purchase for me, and I do like it, but I hate jar components for foundation. I just find it so messy. Same as the Jones Road, but the Jones Road I love, so I deal with it. This one, I'm unsure if I love, love, love it yet or not, but I do really enjoy it. So I'm hanging on to this one. Same thing, Chantecaille, super expensive, you guys know. Okay, next we have the Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. This one is the waterproof one, and in the shade 12 Light Neutral. This one, again, falls into the category of I like it, it's okay, it's a decent foundation. I just don't know if it's one of my favorites or if I love it. So I'm going to hang on to it and hope that I reach some solidified thoughts on this product. Next, we have the Maybelline Superstay. This is awesome. It's the Lumi Matte Foundation, and mine is in the shade 125. This was in my favorites of 2025. Awesome, awesome foundation. Not even just because it's a drugstore foundation. It is an awesome foundation, period. So I'm hanging on to this one. Next, let's talk about the LYS foundation stick. Mine is in the shade MN3. I got mine in an Ipsy subscription, and I was so happy that they sent this shade because it actually works perfectly for me. I was on the hunt for this product for a long, long time. It was sold out everywhere, here in Canada, online, and even in the States. Every time I traveled to the States, I tried to pick one of these up, but I just couldn't. I wasn't able to. There were only the deeper shades left. And yeah, this one, I like a stick foundation for its convenience. This one is pretty nice on the skin. But again, I don't have solidified final thoughts, so I'm hanging on to this until I do. All right, now we have the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. I think this one is also waterproof. Mine is in the shade Light 35N. When I first got this and I tried it by itself, I found it to be a little too heavy, a little too thick. But since purchasing the B12 Base Thinner, mixing these two together, I like this a lot better, so I'm hanging on to it. Next, we have this random foundation from Pre Petty. Is that how you say it? there's no shade name, because this is one of those foundations that is supposed to adapt to everyone's skin tone. Like, it comes out white like this, and you're supposed to work it in, and it adapts to your skin tone. So when I purchased this, I actually there was a 2-for-1 sale online. So I sent one to Christy, and at first, when I tried it out, I thought I hated it. So I told Christy, like, oh, don't even worry about the foundation, like, just throw it out if you don't like it. But I think what I didn't do is I didn't work it into my skin with my fingers, which is what Christy suggested for me to do, so that you could really warm it up. So I think I'm going to hang on to it just so I can try applying it the way that Christy told me to. Because, yeah, that blended out on my hand pretty well. So yes, we're hanging on to this one for science purposes. Okay, next we have the Gucci foundation, Luminous Matte. I think I got not the right shade, because I think when I purchased this, there was a sale on this foundation, and the closest shade that I could get is medium fair 260 warm, and it is on the warm side for me. See, but what I actually do to make this foundation work is I mix this with the Prada, and it actually makes it wearable for me. Because, yeah, that's too warm. But I'm going to hang on to this because this is new to my collection. Okay, yeah, so let's talk about the Prada one next. It's the Prada Reveal Skin Optimizing Foundation. Mine is in the shade, I don't know what shade this is. Oh, here, LN25. I'm going to put it right next to the Gucci one to show you guys. Because you see how this is a touch light or too bright, or something is not quite exact for my skin tone, but mix these two together and it becomes something super wearable for me. So of course I am hanging on to this one, because this one, like the Gucci, I got this year. Alright, next is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This came in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. So the shade that came is slightly too warm. It's 5.5, but I can make this one work. And I honestly haven't used it in quite a while, probably since I filmed that video. But I do want to get some use out of this, so I'm hanging on to this one. Now it's Dior Forever. This is the matte one. Mine is in the shade 2.5N. I love this foundation. The only thing I don't really like about it is the scent. Actually, this scent is not that bad. What am I talking about? I love this foundation. I actually picked this up by mistake. I was hunting for the stick version, and we had to pull out something from the drawer at Sephora. I just saw 2.5N because this was sold out everywhere at that time. I thought I saw a box. I grabbed it. But when I got back to the hotel, because I think I picked this up when I was in LA. So sorry, it wasn't the hotel. In LA, we rented a house, an Airbnb. Got back and unboxed it, and I was like, oh no. But I tried it, and I love it. So I'm actually happy that I have both. So since then, of course, I was able to finally pick up the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. Same shade, 2.5N. I really like this for its convenience. You just swipe it on your face, blend it out a little bit with minimal effort, and it's beautiful. All right, and now we have the Guerlain Terracotta Foundation. Mine is in the shade 2.5N. This one I found to settle into my fine lines, or mainly my smile lines. I can't remember how I feel about the finish on it though. So this goes into the pile of try it out again, see what your final thoughts are. So I am hanging on to this one. And now we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Iconic Spin Around Forever, Last Forever, super beautiful foundation. Mine is in the shade 3N1 Ivory Beige. I just don't like this part. But I know I've heard that you can pick up a pump to fit in off Amazon. I just haven't done that yet. But yes, keeping this one. It's iconic. It's dependable. It's a beautiful foundation. Alright, then lastly we have my new favorite. It's the Mario foundation, the Surreal Skin Natural Finish one, not his original glowy one. I've never even tried that one. Because yeah, I think way back when I saw it in store, I looked at the bottle and it looked really glowy and super shiny. Super happy that he came out with this option. Mine is in the shade 8N, and I love, love, love this foundation. Very few foundations blow me away first go, but this one did. So of course I'm keeping this one. Alright, so bringing back my declutter bin, out of 34 foundations, 34, I think I counted correctly, 34, I'm decluttering 3. And here are the 31 foundations that I'm keeping in my collection. Oh my god, you guys, look. I just found this in the back of one of my foundation storage areas. Okay, obviously these ones I'm getting rid of. They've separated, they're old. It's the Serum Foundation from The Ordinary. Great price point. But yeah, this one is the high coverage one. But yeah, they're super old. They need to go. I guess my numbers are 37 foundations and I'm decluttering 6 in total. But I just want to follow up by saying the serum version, like the lightweight version of that Ordinary foundation compared to the high coverage one, was my preference. And I think they're like under $10 or something super crazy affordable. I'm actually curious. Maybe I want to pick up a different shade or a better shade and try that out again. We'll see. Okay, now it's time for concealers. Let's start off with these guys. It's the Fiera Advanced Cosmetics Luxury Concealer. I have multiple shades because I think I started out with a couple of with these two, Sand and Neutral Beige. I picked up a medium because it wears like a foundation. So I think the deeper shade I got just in case I just wanted to like pat some all over my face. And then Neutral Beige is the shade that I use for brightening. And then Sand is, I think, my actual, like, concealer shade. Or I use a combo of these both. I haven't actually pulled them out in quite a while, but I'm hanging on to them because I know I love this formula. It's super hydrating, very creamy. It blends out beautifully, and it feels like nothing on your skin. I'm keeping all 3. Alright, now let's talk about the Lancome concealers. Why do I have 2? Oh, okay. I think I picked up this one first, and when it arrived, I realized that it's just a touch too dark. But then I discovered that this shade is actually good as a concealer when I'm a little bit tanned, so I've kept it. This is the shade, I don't even know how to read this. Is it Bisque? Bisque N? 62Y100? Or, oh, sorry, 260, and I have a 215 over here. This one in Buff. Okay, so my apologies. I didn't realize that the battery on my phone had died. I'm actually now using my older phone. I hope things look the same. Alright, so I think what I was saying is that this shade, the 215 Buff, is my perfect concealer shade. And when I got these, I actually couldn't stop reaching for them. This is a beautiful, beautiful concealer. So I'm keeping both of these. Okay, now on to this guy. The NARS Radiant Creamy something. It's the same thing with the skin tint. This was recommended to me by that same Sephora sales associate, and I think she really had a love for NARS, which that's great. But I only picked up the mini, which I'm super grateful for because I actually really don't like this. I found that it emphasized all of my fine lines. It wasn't very radiant or creamy. I don't know. I don't know if that's just my opinion, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. It just picks up all of my fine lines. So I don't like this one, and we are decluttering it. Alright, next is Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. One of my favorites, 21 Light Medium Neutral is my shade. I always wear this when I wear the Haus Labs foundation for the same reasons. It photographs beautifully. I love, love, love this concealer. Keeping this one. Same thing. Kulfi, one of my favorites. It's the main match concealer and in the shade Cocoa Crush. You guys can already see that I'm almost done. And I absolutely will repurchase this one when I am done, but I'm hanging on to this one for now. All right, this concealer, it's super old, so I should declutter it. I think I have a backup. I didn't really love it, but I didn't hate it. That's not really an awesome description of it, but I have the shade 35, and this is called F I'm Flawless. You know what? I'm going to declutter this one because it's old, but I'm going to remind myself to pull out the backup that I have and try it out again. Okay, now we have my two Natasha Denona High Glam concealers. One of my favorites. I have them in the shade N4 and N5. N4 is what I usually wear. It's a little bit more brightening. This one I use for either spot concealing or when I'm a little bit darker, then I'll use this as my under eye brightening concealer. But yeah, same thing. These were in my favorites of 2025, so I'm hanging on to both of them. Here are my two Tier concealers. Same thing, you guys haven't seen the video yet with my K-Beauty. I originally got the shade 4.5N. This is the one that has like the bullet side and the liquid side. After purchasing this one, I felt like maybe the shade would be a little bit too matching my skin tone. So at the time, Tier was having some crazy sale. So I think this was on sale for like $12 or something. I decided to pick up the shade 4N, and it just works a little bit better for brightening. I'm hanging on to both because they're relatively new to my collection, and I still want to try them out, get a final solidified opinion on them, but I'm keeping them for now. This is the KVD, right? I think so. KVD, I don't know what the name of the actual concealer is, but this is in the shade Light 114. This concealer is actually, it's pretty good. It falls into that category of like, yeah, this is pretty good. You know what I mean? Like every time that I've worn this, I liked my makeup, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to keep this and continue using it to come up with more solidified thoughts. Okay, this is my Gucci concealer, which I should probably declutter. It's too old. I love this packaging though. Look how pretty it is. But I think what it was with this concealer is the shade is a little kind of on the gray side. You guys see that? I might need to repurchase this in a different shade. What shade is this? It's 25N, Fair Medium. But yeah, this one's going. Another one that's going is this Alley Oop Game Face Second Skin Concealer. Mainly because I think it's the wrong shade. Oh, I didn't even know it had a little sponge on the top. But yeah, it's too dark. This is almost like my skin tone. This is like a foundation shade. What shade is this? All Star. Yep, I'm getting rid of this one. Okay, what's next? This Fenty Beauty We're Even Hydrating Concealer in the shade 225N. I recall thinking like it's okay, but I feel like this is super old now. Yeah. So I'm going to declutter this one, mainly because it's old. But again, this concealer fell into the category of like, yeah, this is an okay concealer. It works. But yeah, we're decluttering this guy. Now we have from Fenty Beauty, a Matchstick Correcting Skin Stick in Banana 02. Do I even use this? It's quite yellow, hey? I don't know. Can this go in a maybe pile? Okay, Danessa Myricks Lift and Flex Concealer. This is one of my favorites. I have mine in the shade 6. I really like this concealer, so I'm hanging on to it. Here we have the Vive Concealer, the Modern Radiance Concealer. Light 4 is the shade that I have. At first when I got this, I thought it was too peachy or orangey, but blended out, it actually works, and it's a beautiful concealer, so I'm hanging on to this one. This, when I wear it with the Complexion Balm, beautiful combination. I always feel like I'm having a good face day when I'm wearing these products, so I'm hanging on to this one for sure. Oh, this one I just got in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, so I'm going to hang on to this one to test it out to see if it actually works for me, like color-wise. What is this? 27H? Light Medium Honey? Because I actually have this original Shape Tape. Oh, This is the same shade, 27H Light Medium Honey. Interesting. I felt like this was too thick though. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna hang on to this just to compare. Here we have the LYS Triple Fix Concealer. Mine is in the shade LN6. I really like this one. Yeah. Hanging on to this one for sure. I like it for the same reasons. It's lightweight, but it has coverage. It doesn't settle into my fine lines, and it just feels good on the face. Hanging on to this one for sure as well. Now we have the Westman Atelier Concealer, Vital Skincare Concealer, and mine is in the shade L4. I really like this one too. It is on the pricier side, so I don't actually know if I will repurchase it, but I do like it, and I'm going to use it until it's all used up. This one is newer to my collection. It's the Estee Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer in the shade 2N. This one's pretty good. It didn't blow me away or anything, but I do like it. So it's new. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep trying it. I'm going to keep using it until I have like a solidified opinion on it, but I do like it. Okay, what is this? Milani Conceal and Perfect. I think I did like this one, but is it too old? I'm not sure. It still smells okay, so I think I'm going to hang on to it because I do remember liking this one, and this is in the shade 125 Light Natural. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to this one. Here we have the Dior Backstage Concealer, and mine is in the shade 2N. I do like it, hanging on to it, and I'm going to continue to use it until I have solidified thoughts. Sarah Creel, this is the Face Flex. Mine is in the shade 2.0. This is my favorite concealer. I love, love, love this one. It's on the pricier side, but I've already repurchased a backup. That's how much I like it. I think I said in my favorites video that this is perfect, if you can say that about a concealer, but that's how I feel about this one. It's awesome. Here we have, the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. This is newish to my collection. I have the shade N12. It's quite good. Super smooth, perfect amount of coverage, and it doesn't make your under eyes look dry or cakey or anything like that. This is another really good one. Here we have my super dirty True Match Serum Concealer. Is that what it says? Here. Radiant Serum Concealer. And I got the shade W3 because at the time when I was purchasing it, there was no N3 option, but this isn't actually too warm for my under eyes. It works really well. This was also in my favorites. I really, really, really enjoy this concealer. Not even just that it's a drugstore concealer. It's very, very good. So of course I'm hanging on to it. Although next time I might want to try the N3 shade. Okay, here we have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Mine is in the shade 5 Medium. This was pretty good while I used it, but then I started trying out a whole bunch of other concealers, and I've just found other ones that I like better. I don't think I would repurchase this one, and I think this one I'm actually going to declutter it because I think it's old. Yeah, it's old. So this one is being decluttered. All right, here we have my Tower 28. Again, one of my favorites. It's a swipe all over concealer, and mine is in the shade IE. This one is just, foolproof. Super easy to blend out, very hydrating, very not accentuating my fine lines, so I love it. Hanging on to this one. This is a Bright Fix Eye Brightener in the shade Butter 05 from Fenty Beauty. I remember quite enjoying this one. Although I don't think I've used it in quite a while. But you know what? I think I'm going to hang on to it, just like the other Fenty Beauty product in my maybe pile, just to see if I will still continue to use it or not. Now we have the Cali Ray Hideaway Brightening Hydrating Under Eye Serum Concealer. This is also color correcting a bit. It's in the shade Golden Hour. I haven't used this in quite a long time. You know what? So I think I'm going to keep it to see if I will actually get some wear out of it. Here we have the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. It's almost done. Mine is in the shade 200. I remember thinking this was in the category of like, yeah, it's a pretty good concealer. It's okay. It works. But I think this is old now, so let's declutter this. Okay, what do we have here? This is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. I don't know if this is a good shade or not. Maybe, but I don't remember what my thoughts were. I think I'm going to hang on to this one just because I think it's still good. Did I say what shade this was? You know what? I don't know if I know what shade this is, but I'm going to hang on to this one. But the one that I'm not going to hang on to is this one. Look at it. I don't think I even used this one. Plus, this is the hydrating version in the shade. Oh, this one I can see. It's light beige, which I'm okay with a hydrating concealer because, you know, I'm aging, but I think this is old now. Look. Yeah. This one we'll get rid of. Right now we have the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer. Mine is in this shade Coconut Flakes 2.7N. I think I didn't like this. It's a little too heavy for my liking. So yeah, I'm actually going to declutter this one as well. Okay, now we have a couple of NYX concealers. Both of them I remember liking, so I think I'm going to hang on to them. This one especially. This one is awesome under the eyes. This one is in the shade Vanilla, and this one is also in the shade Vanilla. Yep, I'm going to hang on to both of these. Now we have my RMS Uncover Up Concealer in the shade 22. This came in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. I don't have a finalized thought on this one yet, so I'm going to hang on to it. Now let's talk about the MPH Underpainting Face Palette. I got mine in this shade Light. I haven't tried this with it on top of my foundation, which is what I want to do. And this is still somewhat new to my collection, so I'm going to hang on to this and try and get some more use out of it. Okay, this is kind of gross. I don't know why I've hung on to it all this time. I actually got this when I was in makeup school, so that was like 23 years ago, 24 years ago, something like that. It's super old. I hung on to it, I think, for nostalgia or memories, but I think it's time to get rid of it because like, it's so gross, right? Yeah, time to go. I can always pick up another one if I feel the need for it, but obviously I haven't used it much, right? I pretty much only used it when I was in makeup school. Okay, now we have all of these pen type things. Oh, no, wait. First, this is it's an actual color corrector from Annabelle. It's kind of my only color corrector. I don't really use a whole lot of color corrector, so I'm going to hang on to this. Okay, so now on to all of these stick type things. Okay, this is super old. It's from Benefit. It's called the It Stick. Same thing. I think I got this way back in the years of my makeup school. It's time to go. This is, an Eye Bright from Benefit. I don't even know if these things exist anymore. Super old, super rough and chalky. Just old, so it needs to go. That's going to go as well. What is this? From Paula Dorff. I think I got this when I was in makeup school too. Sweep Away. It's supposed to get rid of makeup, I think. Like if you screw up, it's like a makeup eraser. But I don't think I've used it. I don't think I should use it. It's super old, and I think the component itself is even broken. Time to go. All right, this one, cheekbone. Oh, okay, let's do, these are my cheekbone ones. I got a bunch of shades. I quite like these. They're great for spot concealing, great for just like quick highlighting and contouring. I think that's why I got this dark one. Although this dark shade's kind of warm, but I haven't used them enough to have like an actual opinion on them. So I'm going to hang on to these. And then these two are from Jones Road. I remember quite enjoying these. So I have one in the shade 9. The other one is in the shade 14. Although this one might be kind of dark. But same thing. They're great for like quick cover up, quick use. I'm going to hang on to these for now, and if I don't actually use them this year, then I'll get rid of them at the next declutter. Okay, bringing back my declutter bin. So we're decluttering 13 concealers out of a total of 54. Alright, and here is a final shot of all of the concealers that I'm keeping in my collection. Okay, now on to powders. This is a big mess. I thought I was going to have time to separate them into setting powders versus finishing powders, pressed powders versus loose powders, but we're just going to attack this as one, because this video is already super long and I'm running out of time as I'm filming. Alright, so let's start off with this guy. It's super old. I'm going to get rid of it. It's from Cover FX. I briefly worked for them way back when, so I ended up with quite a bit of Cover FX products. This is in the shade M50, but since then they've reformulated, or they've renamed their M series to the G series. But yeah, I didn't really like this anyway. I don't even know why I hung on to it. It's going, okay, speaking of Cover FX, this is super old. So like I was saying, M50 became G50. I use this quite a bit though, as you can see. It's pretty gross and old, so I'm going to get rid of this as well. Although I really did like this one. This one for a long time, the powder foundation from Cover FX was my go-to, my all-time favorite. I wonder what their new stuff would be like. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out someday in the future. But this one is going. It's super old. I know for a fact this one is also going. It's from Ulta Beauty. It's a loose setting powder, hyaluronic acid setting powder. It just, it's weird. Like, it looks almost granulated, or see, look, it settles into every and accentuates every single line. Pretty gross, right? Okay, this is going for sure. This one is also going. It's from Revolution. It's Banana Brighten. I think it's just way too yellow. Like, it's straight up yellow. Look at that. This one's going as well. Powder foundations. These are Fenty Beauty, the powder foundation, the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. This is the shade 230, which is the shade that I usually wear, but I don't put it all over my face. I usually take this with me just for touch-ups, although in my routine lately, I've kind of shied away from these guys. Not for any reason in particular, but I am going to keep that one. And this shade, 280, used to be my all-over face shade, mainly when I was using this straight as a foundation. But for touch-ups, I prefer the lighter ones. I also got an even lighter shade. Haven't used it yet. I thought I'd try this for my under eyes, but obviously I haven't done that yet. So I'm going to hang on to it and actually do that this year. Here's another powder foundation from Makeup Forever. I don't even know. I've used it, I think, but I don't remember what my thoughts are. So I'm going to hang on to it and try and get some use out of this to come up with an opinion. Let's see. This brush goes with this Laura Geller powder foundation, Baked, Balance, and Brighten, and I got the shade medium. Yeah, I usually use these guys together because this is like a travel brush. And I was taking this on vacation, like especially when I go to Palm Springs. It's so hot there that I don't usually want to wear a full face of makeup. So I usually just swirl this on just to even out my skin tone, mascara, eyebrows, and I'm done. I'm hanging on to this because I don't really have anything else like it in my collection. Same thing, in this pile, I have a bunch that I haven't even tried out or opened. Like this one is still sealed, so I'm going to keep this. It's from It Cosmetics. Bye Bye Pores Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder in the shade Translucent. Gonna hang on to this and actually try and use it. I think this is the same kind of thing where I didn't even, oh no, this one I did open. Okay, so this is Makeup Forever, the Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. I don't remember what my thoughts were, but I'm gonna really try and go through my collection this year and solidify some thoughts, so I'm keeping this guy. Okay, this is from Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass. This setting powder is pretty good. Of course, you guys know this one is my favorite, the Jason Wu. This one keeps me the most matte out of all the powders that I have. This one is a close second or third. I'm keeping both of these. I don't need to talk about this one. You guys know this one's my favorite, right? Okay, here we have my little mini size of the dim light from Hourglass. This is my favorite to use to blend out my eyeshadow, the edges of my eyeshadow. I use this on a daily basis, so of course I'm keeping this one. But just for reference, I've had this for maybe too long than I should have. The point that I'm making is even this small size and using it every day, like I haven't even hit pan yet. Pretty incredible. Okay, this is relatively new to my collection. It's the Laneige Neo Essential Blurring Finishing Powder. I thought this would be good as to keep in my purse or whatever for touch-ups, but I don't know if I have a solidified opinion on it yet. I need to use it some more. Hanging on to this one. This loose powder, this pink one from Ofra, I think I'm getting rid of it. It's way too pink. This one's going. Okay, this was one of my favorites. It's the One Size Boucle Silk Cellulose Airbrush Powder and in the shade Light. This one is so pretty. It's an awesome finishing powder. I love, love, love this one. Keeping it. What's this? Oh, this is the Givenchy Prism Libre Press Powder in the shade 03 Rose. This one is pretty new to my collection. This one, actually, I do keep now in my purse for touch-ups, and I'm quite enjoying it. So keeping this one for sure. All right, what is this? Oh, from Essence, Brighten Up Banana Powder. I don't know. I don't remember what my thoughts are. Let's keep it, see how I feel about it by the end of the year, that kind of thing. All right, this is from Veil Auto Matte. Oh, this is one of those balms. Sorry, it's so gross looking though. It's one of those mattifying or blurring balms, or meant for you to touch up your face without adding powder to it. I wonder if I can clean this up and continue to use it, because I don't remember what my thoughts were on it. Okay, now we have the Fenty. This is the original formula, Fenty Beauty Invisimatte. Yeah, mine's in the shade Universal. I don't remember what my thoughts were. I know they've come up with a new one or reformulated it. Oh, but look at that, doesn't really look that great. You know what? Let's declutter this. This one's quite old too, so this is dirty. The Makeup by Mario Loose Setting Powder. I have it in the shade 2 Neutral Light. I found this powder to be like, okay, it's a decent powder. It's in that category. Doesn't really keep my oils at bay. It's okay for setting my eye primer, but I usually keep these powders around because now that my daughter wears a bit of makeup, she doesn't have oily skin like I do. So, but anyway, I am going to keep this one regardless. Okay, this is from Bobbi Brown. It's the Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder in the shade Neutral. Again, I don't remember what my thoughts are on this one, so I'll keep it and see if I get any use out of it. Here we have the OG in a mini size, the loose Prism Libre setting powder before the reformulation. So of course I'm hanging on to this one. I've barely used this one, so maybe it's time to pull it out again. Here we have from Angel Face, I think, or no, TYS Beauty. It's an Angel Face powder and in the shade Heaven. I think when I tried it, I don't think I liked it. You know what? I'm just going to declutter it because obviously I have a ton of powders. Okay, so now we have the About Face, the Curtain Call. Mine is in the shade Veil. I didn't really have a solidified opinion on this one. I felt like it was one of those mid-range, like it's okay. It didn't blow me away. It doesn't keep my oils at bay, but it does have a nice finish to it, so I'll keep it for that reason. Here we have a mini size of Original Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty. These have been reformulated this year. This one is in the shade Banana. Same thing, I don't really know how I feel about this shade on me, so I'm going to keep it and find out. But this, I have a full size in the lavender shade. which I do like for whenever I have a foundation that's too yellow. This helps kind of neutralize it a bit. So I'm going to hang on to this one. Okay, now we have House Labs. The House Labs Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. I remember not really being impressed with this powder, but you guys know I love Lady Gaga, so I'm going to hang on to it just to see if my opinion has changed or if I can get this to work better for me. All right, now we have, the e.l.f. HD powder. This is actually one of my favorites. Kind of weird, right? It's super inexpensive. It's just from e.l.f. This one was my go-to for quite a long time before I found the Jason Wu one. So I'm hanging on to this one. This one is a newer-ish one, I think, because my previous one I finished. Okay, this is from Huda Beauty, the Easy Bacon Snatch, and in the shade Peach Pie. I think I only tried this once. I got it in my Ipsy subscription, so this was new to me this year. I'm going to hang on to it and try and get some more use out of it. Okay, now we have Makeup Forever HD Setting Powder. The other one was a finishing powder. This one is an actual setting powder. I have it in the shade 2.0 Banana. I haven't even opened it yet, I don't think. Let's see. I don't know if I've actually even tried this one. I'm going to hang on to it, see if I can actually use it and get an opinion on it, because right now I don't recall. Okay, I have two of the Huda Beauty in mini sizes. One is in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake, and the other one is Pound Cake. I'm hanging on to them because these powders are everyone's holy grail. I wonder if the formulation is different in the mini size compared to the full size. I might pick up a full size at some point, but I'm going to hang on to these. They just didn't blow me away. Maybe the hype on it, I was expecting them to knock my socks off, and they didn't. I feel like it didn't do anything for my oils, but I'm not 100% sure. So obviously I need to reuse them, retry them, and see what I come up with. Now we have the loose setting powder from Beauty. It's in translucent. It's the blurring loose setting powder. This too, same thing. I don't recall what my thoughts are, but I am going to hang on to it because I do have a full face of Mob Beauty planned coming up. Okay, I guess this came with the Fenty Beauty. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder, and in the shade Translucent. I got it in just, most of these powders, if they were available in a trial, a mini size or a travel size, I opted for that because I was testing them all out. I was trying to find a holy grail powder. But anyway, this one is pretty good, so I'm keeping it. All right, now we have Laura Mercier. This is the OG translucent loose setting powder. I'm almost done it, but I do have a backup, so I'm keeping this one until it's done. This one was my holy grail for quite a long time, until I found the Jason Wu, but this one I still really do enjoy. And then this one is the Secret Brightening Under Eye Powder that I just recently got. I got it with the paddle brush too. I want to try it with a puff, so I'm keeping this one for sure. Next we have the Ciel Filter and Perfect SPF 30. Comes with the puff that I don't like to use. That's why it's outside, I guess. Great idea that this powder has added SPF in it. I like the finish on it, but it doesn't really help with my oils, but I am still keeping this one. Okay, next we have the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. And I use this in the K-Beauty video that's coming soon. This one is so finely milled. For oil control, I don't really know if it does a full lot, even though it's a no sebum powder, but the finish on this one is super smooth and very soft, so I'm keeping this one. Now we have the Maybelline Fit Me, and I have mine in the shade 10 Fair Light. I don't really recall what my thoughts are. I'm going to hang on to it and see how I feel. Now we have the MAC Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur. This is another newer one to my collection. I think I've tried it a couple times, but don't really have a solidified opinion on it yet. So, of course, we're going to keep it. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. Have I even used this? I don't remember. This goes in the pile of try it out and come up with an opinion. I have mine in the shade 01 Translucent. Okay, here's another Makeup Forever powder. This kind of weirded me out when I first tried it, but it actually turned out okay. This performs way better than I thought it was going to. It's one of the ones that has a few shades, and then you twist the bottom, and the powder, supposedly, it evenly disperses the powder into the center, and that's where you take it out of. Yeah, I just tried this one out this year, and it actually turned out better than I thought it was going to, so I'm going to hang on to it. All right, now we have, oh, this came recently in one of my Ipsy subscriptions. It's from Rhode Isle. It's the Glass Powder Loose Setting Powder. Same thing. Haven't used it long enough to form an opinion, so I'm going to hang on to it. This was actually a little bit disappointing. It's from Cali Ray. I picked this up in the States. It's the Magic Hour Setting Powder, and in the shade Dawn. I feel like it was too pink, or it darkened, but you know what? This one in particular, I do want to try out again and see if it was just user error or if there's anything that I can do to actually make it work. Okay, now we have the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection Loose Setting Powder. Mine is in the shade Translucent, I think. Yes, Translucent Light. This is so special. Christy, my friend, sent this to me. She purchased it on Amazon, like the US Amazon app, and she got it sent to my house as a surprise because we were talking about this, and I was telling her that when I was in the States, I searched high and low to be able to pick up this powder, and you can't get this anywhere in Vancouver, or I mean in Canada. I don't know why. And then I even tested this out on FaceTime with her, and she said too that, yeah, it looked good. So I'm happy to have this. Thank you so much, Christy. You're so good to me. I appreciate you so much. All right, now we have from Viseart, the Loose Setting Powder. I don't even know if I've tried this yet, so I'm going to keep it and finally test it out. Okay, just wanted to finish up the rest of the loose setting powders. This is from Danessa Myricks. I absolutely can't read the back. Can you guys? I think I got the pink one. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. I think I tested it out one time only, but I don't remember how I felt about it, so I'm obviously keeping it, and this is newer to my collection. Okay, now, oh wait, these are a couple of loose setting powders that I haven't even tried yet. They're like mini sample sizes, the Hourglass one. Ooh, this one I really do want to try out. Okay, gotta put that aside to remember. Translucent setting powder. And this is the Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil. See, it's not even open. It says it's original translucent, so we'll see. Now, some pressed powders. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush something. I forget what it's called, but you know, it's that finishing powder that everyone loves. And I think it's okay. I have the shade 2 medium. I don't have a super strong opinion on this one, so I'm going to keep it. This is one of my favorites. It's from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Soft Blur in the shade Light. Some people think that it's really expensive for the amount of product that you get, which is kind of true, I guess, because I don't really look into those things. I don't look at how much product you're getting for the price. I usually just like to discover if I like the formula or not, and this one I really do like it. I like it for my under eyes. Speaking of under eyes, oh my god, this is attached. Sorry, this is my eyelash glue. Okay, so this is one of my favorites for my under eyes. It's the Tower 28 Get Set Blur in Palisades Pink. Talked about this in my favorites. This one is my go-to. Okay, so this gross thing, yes, this is where I squeeze out my eyelash glue onto. It's from NYX. Can't Stop, Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. I like this for touch-ups. So I'm going to hang on to it. What is this? Oh, it's a puff. It's just a puff from Makeup Forever. Okay, my other favorite under eye setting powder is from Westman Atelier. Although the only thing that I don't really like about it is it's kind of hard for me to open. It doesn't clasp though, it's magnetic, but for some reason with my fingers or something, it's a little bit tough, but I love this powder. Mine is in the shade Pink Bubble. And then we have a little tiny one of the by Terry. I heard great things about this, so I wanted to try. I don't remember how I ended up with such a small one. I don't remember what my thoughts were. This size is like good for travel. So I'm going to hang on to it and see if I have an opinion. And lastly, we have from Kosas the cloud set, and I have mine in the shade Breezy. Yeah, this one I gotta use it some more and actually see how I feel about it. So I'm going to hang on to this one as well. Out of 57 powders, we're decluttering 7 of them. And then here is a final shot of all the powders that I'm keeping in my collection. Alright, and now on to our last category of this declutter video. It's setting sprays. Okay, starting off with Jason Wu Magic Spell Setting Spray. This one, you guys know I do like it, so I'm going to hang on to it. This one keeps me matte for a pretty good amount of time, but again, nothing compares to the one size. These two Morphe ones are actually pretty good. They have the continuous mist. I started out with this one. This one's pretty much almost empty. Is it empty? Oh, there's still a little bit. And then I got this one, I think, in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, but both of these, I actually quite enjoy them, so I'm going to hang on to both. This one from Milani, I hate it. Even after shaking it for so long, I think my pump's broken. But I got this like maybe a couple years ago, and even after shaking it for quite a long time, it still sprayed out the charcoal bits. So I had like black splatter all over my face. Don't like this one, getting rid of it. This one was pretty good. It's the jumbo size of the matte finish from NYX. This was my go-to for a while before I found the one size or the Jason Wu. Quite like it. I'm going to hang on to it. Here's another NYX one. This one is actually pretty good too. It smells like marshmallows, right? Yeah, it smells like marshmallows, and same thing, it does a pretty good job of keeping my face matte, so I'm going to hang on to this one as well. This is from Sephora. I got this a long time ago. Don't really remember my thoughts. I think it was pretty decent and very reasonably priced, so I'm going to hang on to it and see if it works for me still or not. Okay, this is the NYX Face Glue. When I did use it, I think I did like it. But now it's been so long, it's super settled. But I think I want to give it a go. I want to see if I can revive this and use it. Because I did like the combo, the primer and the setting spray. Okay, this NYX Bear With Me, I don't think it worked well. It's too hydrating for my skin type. But I'm going to hang on to this one in case I need to spray my brush for shimmers or even for my daughter. This is from Galactic. I don't think I like it because it smells like roses. You know what? The rose scent isn't that terrible. I don't like a really powerful rose scent. I'm undecided on this one. It's hydrating. I think maybe that's what it is I don't really like a hydrating setting spray. I don't know. Christy, do you want to try this one out? I'm going to put this in the declutter pile. Okay, now we have 2 from MAC. This one was pretty okay, I think, mainly because it's matte. I'm going to hang on to this one. This one I don't really get a whole lot of use out of, although I've never really given it a fair shot, but I'm going to keep this one in case my daughter wants it. This e.l.f. setting spray actually is pretty good. I got it in one of my Ipsy subscriptions, and I tried it out, and yeah, I think I quite like this one. So I'm going to hang on to this one. It has a super fine mist. Okay, this one from Tier. Oh, I have 2. One in the original Mask Fit Makeup Fixer, and this is the waterproof one. Both of them I really like. They kind of bring your powders back to life, not so powdery, and they do a really good job of keeping your makeup on, so I'm going to hang on to both. Alright, this L'Oreal one is supposed to be a dupe for this one, but it's not quite. It's covered in white because I used it for my daughter's, or I think mine, me or my husband. 1 year for Halloween, I used this one, but I don't really like it. But I'm going to keep it for our Halloween makeup type stuff. This is from Laura Geller. It's the Spackle Mist. I don't remember what my thoughts were, so I'm going to keep this one. This one I really don't like. It has a terrible spray on it. I'm going to declutter this one. This one from Cinta London actually is pretty good. I'm going to hang on to this one. Here's the original, but in a mini size, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, everybody's go-to. I think it's okay, but it has its purpose in my collection for certain things, so I'm going to hang on to this one. Now we have the matte version. Sorry, trying to clean these off for you guys. The matte version is better for me than the original. I got this one first, but then I picked up this one, and this one blew me away. So this one, in my opinion, is okay. This one is amazing, but I'm keeping both. Here we have from LYS. It's my daughter who mainly uses this one. It's a little too, even though it says that it blurs and mattifies, it doesn't quite mattify for my skin type, but my daughter uses this one, so we're hanging on to it. Then we have the one size. This one I love. It's the powder melting. Surprisingly works really well on oily skin types like myself. This is my all-time favorite. It's the Until Dawn. And this one is the Until Dawn with sunscreen. This one leaves me a touch greasy, but I didn't get to use it enough to form a solidified opinion, so I'm keeping all three. And then we have these two. I don't remember what my thoughts were on this one. It's the Milani Make It Last. And then I have a Mist and Fix from Makeup Forever. Hydrating Setting Mist. I don't even know if I've tried these two, so I'll keep these two. Okay, here's my declutter bin. Out of 28 setting sprays, I'm decluttering 3. And here is a final shot of all the setting sprays that I'm keeping in my collection. And that wraps up this video. Thank you all so much for hanging in there for my first ever declutter video. We have more coming up. I think next we're going to do cheek products, so bronzers, highlighters, and blushes. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, or if it's nighttime for you, I hope you get a good night's rest. I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, ha, ha.